Today for shared reading, we're going to be reading a story about the four seasons. Now, before we get started, I want to know what you know about the four seasons. So I want you to go ahead and turn to your shoulder partner, and we're going to rally Robin everything that you know about the seasons. So I want you to think about maybe the clothes that you wear, activities that you can do, the weather. Now remember, rally Robin is one person at a time going back and forth. So the people facing the word wall will go first, and I want you to go ahead and share one thing you know about a season, and then you can go back and forth. All right, go. All right, and then a minute or so is over. All right, give me 5. All right, turn and face me. All right, Emily, can you please share something that your partner said about the four seasons? Okay, your partner said that in the summer it is hot and we wear short sleeve shirts and maybe shorts. Okay, good. All right, Matthew, can you share something your partner said? All right, thank you. In the winter, some of us like to play in the snow and build snowmen. Yeah, very good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the board and we're going to read a book on reading A to Z. And once you've turned to the board, we can get started. All right, thank you. Turn to the board. The book we're reading today is called The Four Seasons. You guys just talked about everything you know about the four seasons. And when we talk about things that we know about something, that's called using our schema. So today we're going to read this book, and in this book there might be some words that are a little tricky or maybe that you don't know. And if the book is a little tricky or words are a little tricky, we can use some things to help us out, some tools. So good readers do a couple things when they need to figure out a word. One thing they do is look at the picture. And you guys are all really good at looking at pictures to figure out words. Another thing that they do is use the words in the sentence to help them figure it out. That's called using your context clues. All right, as we read, you're going to be using the pictures and the context clues to figure out unknown words. The Four Seasons, written by Pam Bull. There are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. In the spring, the rain falls. Children play in the puddles. The days get longer. Summer comes. In summer, the days are hot. Children play at the... There's a word missing right here. Where are the children playing? Use your picture clues. That's right, the beach. Let's cover it up to see, or uncover it to see. You're right, beach. It starts to cool off. Fall comes. This is a tricky one. We have 2 words on this page. In fall, trees lose their... Now, this one's a little tricky because the picture doesn't show us a tree, does it? But we do have a clue. There's an L showing. So what do trees lose in the fall that begins with a L? That's right, leaves. Let's see. Let's see if you're right. Leaves. Now I'm going to reread. In fall, trees lose their leaves. Children make faces on... That's right, pumpkins. Good job. The wind gets colder. Winter comes. In winter, the days are shorter. Children play in the snow. Oh, we have a tricky one on this page. The snow. If I don't know what this word is, I'm going to skip it and come back to it. The snow, it gets warmer. Spring comes again. What happens to the snow when the weather gets warmer? Melts. Okay, that's a good guess. All right, let's see. You're right. The snow melts. It gets warmer. Spring comes again. Children have fun in all seasons. You guys did a really great job of figuring out those unknown words. Now we're going to talk about those vocabulary words, and we're going to do an activity with them. Now that we did our reading, I'm going to hand you a word card. You and your shoulder partner are going to get a piece of paper that looks like this. This is called a graphic organizer. It helps us organize our thoughts. In the middle, right here, you're going to write your word. So, for example, if you got the word melt, you would write the word melt in the middle right here. This top box right here says, what is it? So you're going to define the word. Now, we've used dictionaries before, so you can use our dictionary to define the word. So you would write melt. When something melts, it turns from solid to a liquid. That's just an example. Over here, it says what it's not. So if something that is melted, what is the opposite of melt? Yeah, frozen. So you could draw something that's frozen, or you could write frozen is what it's not. Examples. So what are some examples of things that can melt? Okay, ice cubes can melt, snow can melt, popsicles can melt. Good. And then what it looks like. So then you're going to draw a picture in this box about something that is melting. When you are done, I want you to turn the paper over, and you and your partner are going to write one sentence each about something that melts. All right, now that you and your partner are done with your graphic organizer, we're going to do a little game to wrap things up. All right, when I say go, we're going to play stand up, hand up, pair up. So everybody put your hand up and walk around the room. And when I say pair up, you're going to high five somebody and use your word card and tell them what your word is and give them an example of your word. And when you're done sharing with 2 people, come back to and have a seat. All right, good job.